my name is Lindsay, and today I want to talk about a very specific realm that is slowly disappearing from Royal High. And before we get started, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you never miss when I post. And did you know that I have a second channel where I show you how to get Roblox accessories for free so you can look good in any game? If that channel interests you, I'll have it linked down in the description below. And of course, we need to do our daily wheel spin. We always do this together, so we never forget to do it. And let's do prize wave 1 today. You know, I kind of predicted in my head that I would only get 300 diamonds, and I was correct. Some of you guys have probably already guessed that I am talking about Enchantix High, and I thought it'd be fun to go to that realm, look at past footage that I have, and see what stuff have left. I'm sure most of you guys know this already, but just in case there are some new players watching this video and haven't heard the news yet, Enchantix High will be leaving when the new school does come out. So right away, I can tell you there is something missing that I really miss, and I hope it's just missing because it's not loading for me. It would really stink if they actually took this out. So in the picture that I am showing you, you can see 3 things in the top right corner. You can see a key, a wand, I think that's what that is, and clean backpack. Now the key actually lets you change the dorm, so if you didn't like the dorm you were in, you could change the dorm without leaving. And as you can see on my screen, it is not there. So I don't know if they took that out or if it's just not loading for me. I hope it's just not loading for me, and later I am going to go into a public server and see if it does load, because I really liked that feature where you can just change your dorms, and now I currently cannot. So we are going to look at the same picture because there are things behind me that's in that picture that's not currently behind me anymore. So in the picture you can see some pots, and on the pots there's some bushes with some berries on them. And currently, they are no longer here, and Enchantix High, it looks like those were removed. Also, you can tell that there were some trees removed. You don't even need a picture for these because the indent on the map is still here. There used to be trees here, and again, I'll show you the picture where the trees are. In fact, it's in the same picture we were looking at. So I'm going to pull up that picture. I think we're about this angle in the picture. So in the picture, you can see there are trees in the background. Unfortunately, those trees are no longer here. So if you ever get hot in the sun, you will not be able to go sit in the shade. I apologize for that. So it does seem like some dorm furniture has been removed. Now, the only dorm I'll be able to show you is the Love dorm, because that's the only dorm I ever have footage in, because this is the dorm I always play in when I come to Enchantix High. If I can ever get into my dorm, there we go. I mean, just walking into the dorm, you can tell there was furniture removed. It looks pretty empty, but you're probably wondering what type of furniture was removed. So we do still have the lava lamps currently in our dorm room, but we don't have any of the heart rugs. We also don't have the chairs in front of the TV. So here's the TV. We don't have any chairs, but you can still like sit, and maybe these are just not loading on my screen. So once again, we are going to go into a public server to compare and see if maybe it is just my screen. So now let's go ahead and go upstairs, because there are some items missing upstairs as well. So I probably don't need to really show you a picture of this because it is pretty obvious, but the headboards on the beds are currently missing. So here is a picture to see that the beds do in fact have headboards, and oh my goodness, I just realized there are teddy bears in this photo, and there's no teddy bears on the bed. Also, if you look at the walls, they don't have the wallpaper on them no more. They're just plain pink. But in this photo, there is wallpaper, so it actually looks cute, and now the dorm just kind of looks plain. Okay, so we're going to come down into this room right here, and there is a secret diamond if you want it. But over here, there's supposed to be anyways, it's this thing right here in this picture. In fact, this room doesn't even look like the same room. It's just so plain now. I really hope the dorm room is another case of hopefully the items are just not loading on my screen, but they are still here. So the next area that we are going to go to after I collect this diamond is the cafeteria. I think that's where you would call this area, because you come in here, to eat. And we are going to go upstairs. And again, the thing I'm going to show you is pretty obvious. You can see when you walk in here that there are just no chairs at the table. But if you go up to a table, it's like you're kind of sitting. So the chairs just seem like they were removed. And if you're wondering what the chairs used to look like, this is what they used to look like right here. Also, again, looks like the wallpaper have been removed. And if you look at the carpet, it does seem like the carpet has been removed as well. Everything is just really plain now. And if you come over here to this balcony, we have another table with no chairs, but in the picture I'm showing you right now, you can see there is clearly supposed to be potted plants by the table. And again, the flooring is different. It's just so interesting how much this school has changed and how much it looks different just because items have been removed. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a public server just to see if maybe the Love Dorm furniture will load and if the change dorm icon will load as well. So we made it to Enchantix in a public server. Looks like the trees or the potted plants is not loading over here. Also, the change dorm icon is also not loading, so maybe that is gone. But if you ever play Enchantix High, please let me know if you've seen it recently. And now let's go ahead and head over to the Love Dorm to see if the furniture is there. No, looks like the furniture and the textures are missing. Let's go ahead and come upstairs to see if the headboards or the teddy bears are here. And looks like the teddy bears as well as the headboards are not currently here. I kind of wish I had more photos and more video footage of the dorm so I would know every single dorm that had furniture missing from it. And now let's quickly come over here to see if the chairs are loading. So let's go ahead and come upstairs. Looks like we have no chairs and no potted plants over here. So that is everything I've noticed that's been removed from Enchantix High. I am sure there's a lot more stuff that's been removed, but I could only go back and look at my past footage and my past photos, and I don't really have much in Enchantix High anymore. So let me know what you know about that's been removed that may not have been in this video because I am very interested. And please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification so you never miss when I post, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!